Evie Houtz, Program Specialist from Be Active Kids, and today I'm having my two kids help us to do sensory bottles. Sensory bottles are a great way to help educate your kids, to provide physical activity, to have a little fun, and also to sometimes to use to relax. So today we're going to be making a sensory bottle using plastic Gatorade bottles. You can use any bottle you want as long as it's plastic. And then we have a couple craft products in front of us. So we have some pony beads, and then we also have some little things I found at the hardware store. We have some cut up straws, very colorful. We have some pom-poms that have sparkly stuff on there. We have, of course, my favorite, the googly eyes. More pom-poms, and then some styrofoam cut up paper. So inside the bottles you can do anything from soap, like liquid detergent, to water, to oil, any type of oil, to rice or sand. Today we're doing this from home and I didn't have a ton of supplies, so we're going to use water and rice. So if the kids want to go ahead and open up their bottles and they can start filling, Brady, you can start filling it with rice. Use your funnel. And we have a couple funnels to help out. You'll have accidents, and that's okay.
And big ones.
Big ones sometimes, that's okay.
Are you sure that it's gonna fit through?
Nope, not at all. Maybe if we pour a little bit at a time. There we go, just a little bit at a time. You can still use your cup. Haley, you can go ahead and start putting the craft products in there if you want. And with water or oil, you can also add food coloring to change the color. We're not doing that today though, Brady, so don't get too upset. So be sure you have your vacuum handy because it does make a mess. And if you're working with young kids, you completely understand that. I'll let him do that. So you keep filling the bottle, and there's different things you can put in the bottle that we have and some that we don't have. Sometimes you can add letters to the bottle and have the kids move the bottle around and find a letter to talk about that. If you fill it with sand or rice, there's also some beads or dice that will fit through the top of the bottle that you can put that in there. We found a rubber band in ours, but you can put the rice or the beads or the dice in there, and you can look at letters or numbers and so on and work with the kids. You can also put things in there like little miniature figurines of animals, so kids can look through there and see the different animals in there, and then you can start a conversation about what animals they see in there. So it's just a fun little activity for kids to use and play with. And it looks like some of the items will float and some of them don't. Keep on going, you're doing great.
Sure.
No, but that's okay.
I'm making it.
That's all right. Keep on going. The most important thing is to have fun. You're right, Dee. All right.
And now,
throw some things in there. Throw eyeballs in there. And we have an example out front of what it can look like. So this is just simple eyeballs. You can put glitter in there. There's some confetti-like stuff in there, but just whatever you have at home will work. You can also go outside and do a nature sensory bottle where you collect rocks, stones, shells, sticks, and leaves and put in there, and then talk about what kind of stuff you're collecting along the way. It's really open to your imagination and what you want to learn that day. And you can check out our sensory bottle one-pager that's found on our website at beactivekids.org. You can also use these sensory bottles as targets, and that's on our one-pager. We are also on Facebook, Twitter, and we have a great website with plenty of resources on it, and that's beactivekids.org. And once they finish doing all of the supplies they want in there, you'll need to take a glue gun and do a circle around the top of the top and then you'll screw the top on tight to make sure that the top does not come off, especially if you're using this with younger children. Also, you want to make sure that in a couple months after they use the sensory bottle for a while, that you're re-gluing the top to make sure it stays on. And that's it. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope that you will join us for our next Make and Take. Brady's going to finish up before we head out. There we go. Thanks. Have a great day.